Hello Aries, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your mid-April love reading. And before we get started, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for your wonderful comments, for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, for viewing my website, for your support. Thank you very much. For those of you who are, for those of you who are returning, for those of you who are brand new, well, actually for both of you, welcome to my YouTube channel, Tarot by Summer. And I want to go ahead and get you started, guys. Okay, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading to get the overall energy flowing, and I laid the foundation of your spread so that I could, pick up on the energies and connect with you as much as possible. So we are I'm going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck, and this gives me the overall energy of what's going on with you guys, what's going on for the month of April, what you may need to look out for. And you have the Seven of Wands in the upright position. You've got the Seven of Wands in the upright position. This shows me that you need to stand your ground in something pertaining to your love life for the month of April, and mid-April and moving on over into May. It's like you need to stand your ground. You need to show someone what you're made of. You're on the defensive. You may be on the defensive about something that you may encounter or that you may experience in April, mid-April, moving on into May. You may need to draw a line in the sand. You may need to set boundaries with something that you will experience, because the Seven of Wands is about standing your ground, setting boundaries. It's about conflict coming towards you and you needing to push it away. You need to keep it away from you, maybe keep drama away from you, or to just really let someone know where you're coming from, to let someone know that you're not going to take any garbage from anyone. In business, just kind of put it out there, it's kind of like knocking the competition as well. It's a competitive number. It's a competitive card. It can be about competition, competing to win, competing to be the last person standing, competing to be on the top. But we're going to see how this plays out, this energy plays out. This Seven of Wands plays out inside of your spread here. It has several meanings. Now, in the near past, you have the Six of Pentacles in the upright position. In the U position, the Eight of Wands came out sideways with the top pointing towards the future. And in the near future, you have the Fool card. This is like an Aries card. The Aries are the first zodiac, the first sign in the zodiac. Starts with Aries, the Fool. The card under you in the U position, in the current position, is your mate, or for those of you who are single, someone coming towards you, or the energy that you're putting out to it. You like to attract this person. You could be getting to know this person. This person could be someone that you know and you're not fully with them. But this is the energy of another person that's coming towards you in the beginning stages of something. The Nine of Wands. And I'm looking at the numbers here. 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like a progression of something happening in your love life. Six of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Fool card here is 0. This is interesting. Both of these cards here are pointing toward the future. They're not, they didn't come in the upright position or the reverse position. Sideways pointed towards the future. Okay. In the near past, you have the 6 of Pentacles, upright position. There was some balance in the past, but it's like somewhere along the line in your relationship, the balance was lost. And it could have been a balance, you know, within the relationship, with the stability of your relationship. Maybe one person was giving and the other person wasn't giving enough. There was something was thrown off balance between give and take. Either you were giving too much or the other person was giving too much, which threw off the balance. But at some point there was probably like a balance between the both of you giving equally. And in this particular card, and that's what balance means, creating balance, giving in a relationship, whether it's friendship, you know, family relationships, love relationships, work-related relationships, giving equally, making sure that it's equal in the upright position. And then there's like a man standing, or usually it's like a man standing over two people and, you know, trying to balance the pentacles. But in this card, one person is alone balancing everything over their head. The moon is over his head. He looks happy. He's standing. He's actually standing on top of a piece of land. Right on top of a piece of fertile land with vegetation here. Because this is a pentacle card. This is about something that brings you tangible value in your life. Stability, tangible. It can be health, it can be money, it can be family, it can be land you own, it can be job, it can be your, you know, your overall environment, material things. And this person is standing on a piece of land. Standing on a piece of land with rocks and flowers, and this person was grounded. This person was grounded. This person was happy. Either you or your mate was grounded, was happy, was firm in what they build and balanced it all. And I feel like this person was doing this thing, you know, doing this balancing act pretty much alone, because there's no one else around him. And he or she, it could be you, but we're gonna, you know, we're gonna go into this and kind of look and see where this is leading. You could have been doing all of this by yourself. Maintaining your property, maintaining your land, maintaining your family, building it, balancing it, being, you know, grounded to the earth, being steady, being stable. And you balancing family, work, you know, career, land, everything over your head. You look happy or the other person looks happy. It just depends on who this was that was doing this balancing act. It doesn't necessarily, in this particular card, it doesn't necessarily mean people. It's just your life in general. And it's beautiful. This is a beautiful card. It's my first time really looking deep, so feeling so deeply and getting this message from this. But then something happens because your overall energy is the 7 of Wands. The 6 is an even number. The 7 is an uneven number. So something is knocked off balance, literally. Because this is the energy. This is the energy coming from the past, and this is, you know, like present, the overall energy. And it literally looks like, you know, something happened. Something, somewhere along the line, something got volatile, became volatile, and disrupted this balance. Can you see this? If you take one of these wands and hit the pentacles, yes. Either you are gonna fall off balance off this mound of land here, or the person that you're doing this to will fall off and lose balance. So now you have the energy of the 7 of Wands here, which is pure passion. This is your energy, fire energy, Libra, air. I'm sorry, not Libra, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is earth sign energy. You know, being grounded, being stable, being practical, subdued. Wow, okay. Now, in the middle here, in the U position, this is you. The 8 of Wands, you 6, 7, 8. You go from 6, 7, 8. The 8 of Wands in the upright position is about clear communication coming in. Fast-moving communication, because the Wands are about action. Fire, passion, spirit. The spirit gets in you, it moves you, just, you know, pure energy, hot, passionate, fiery energy, spiritual, you know, a lot of movement, a lot of activity here. And the Wands in the upright position, this person, you, this is you, this is your energy, wanting to communicate, trying to communicate fast, communicate how you feel, get your point across, stand your ground. You're standing your ground in this energy, and you want to communicate that. You want that other person, you want your mate to know exactly where you're coming from. So it's like you're standing your ground with this energy here, and you're working hard in the upright position to accomplish that, to get that message across, get these points across that you want to let this person know. And it is something of passion. It could be, let this person know how much you love them. Let this person know that you are alive. Let this person know that you want more from this relationship. You want something from this relationship. It's a very positive energy, fast-moving, athletic energy. Wow. However, it is in a neutral position. It is in a sideways position, just like your mate. This feels like it's not in the reverse position where the communication is not coming through, the message is not coming through, or the message you know, or you not doing anything to communicate. In the reverse position, like losing communication, or, you know, the person not receiving the communication. In the upright position, the message gets through. In this position, to me, this means it's either mixed communication, or you're projecting this communication too far into the future. Or you're wavering, you're not sure, you're like confused in this communication. You don't, it's almost like you say one thing and then do something else. This is what I'm picking up for some of you. You're saying something, you know, you're saying one thing but then doing something else. Your communication, your words is not matching with your actions. And for some of you, what it is you're trying to say, and this message you're trying to say, is pushed too far out into the future. So it's like you're not really dealing with some sort of issue, and this is an issue that's going on here, and we're going to clarify some cards here. You're not dealing right now with an issue that is prevalent at this moment, because you're thinking too far into the future. You're skipping what's happening right now and going straight towards the future. Sort of like, in 5 years from now, I want to get married. I want this house. I want to get married. I want this, and this. I need you to be on board with me. What's going to happen with us in this relationship, in this marriage, in this relationship? Or what is going to happen? I want a man, or I want a woman. I want to have this by such and such date, by, I don't know, by April 15th, 2010, April 15th, 2020, April 15th, 2022. But you're not doing work. You're not dealing with something that's right here and right now. You're projecting too far into the future. This communication. And your mate is on the defensive because he or she sees it. And you're projecting too far into the future, or you're wavering in your message. You know, your message is not, it's like off. It's like you're saying one thing and then your actions show something else. Whatever message this is that you're trying to communicate, your mate is looking at it from your angle, from the same angle that you're projecting this message into. Does that make sense, Aries? And he or she, if you're in a relationship, he or she is looking at it saying, I don't know if I want to be in this relationship April 15th, 2020. What is he or she talking about? We need to deal with the here and now. We've got some stuff going on here and now. We might not make it to 2020. His or Aries' words are not matching their action, and Aries is thinking about getting married, thinking about buying a house, thinking about starting a family in 2020. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know about this. The Nine of Wands card in the upright position is a person, is a man or a woman, Could be a woman's energy too. I mean, well, it's a male's energy, but it could be a woman projecting that male energy. This person has been in a battle. This person has been in the battle. This person has been in the defense. And this person is standing up. Just like you're standing up for what you believe in here. You're standing your ground. You're drawing, a line in the sand. You're setting boundaries. You could also be competing to win, competing to get on, to be on top, competing to be above everyone else, come out the winner, be the last man standing. Your mate is defensive. Your mate has been a part of this battle, a part of this miscommunication, whatever's going on here. And your mate has his or her own strength. Your mate is not buckling down. Your mate's number is higher than yours. Your mate is not buckling down, not backing down, not being afraid, because you're being very aggressive here, and your mate is actually standing still with the strength behind him, with the lion behind him. He's standing in his own strength, or she's standing in her own strength. Just standing still, looking at you, watching, looking at your movement. Watching you in action. He's still, he's calm, he's still. He's willing to go the extra mile. He's willing to keep fighting if that's what he needs to do. But he refuses to lose. He refuses to go down. And he's got the strength of a warrior behind him. This person is a warrior. This person is not going to be intimidated, not going to be afraid. The Nine of Wands cards in the other, in the traditional tarot deck, the person looks afraid, they look paranoid, they look defensive, the person looks really, frightened, beaten down, haggard. But in this deck, this is a soldier. Doesn't look intimidated, doesn't look afraid, doesn't look beaten and worn down. He's not bleeding anywhere. This is a warrior. This is a warrior. Pure spirit energy. And then there's a snake crawling up in front of the main wand, right in front of him. Transformation. This person is, gathering the strength, that inner strength, that lion, that courageous strength, courage, strength, leadership, tenacity. And making changes in their life, transforming at the same time, because there's blood on his wands. Actually, there's blood on this wand. There's blood on the wands. There was bloodshed. The battle has been ferocious. It's been fierce. But the sun is shining down on him. The sun is shining down on him. He has just as much fire inside of him, more fire than you do at this moment. Your mate's not going to be intimidated. Your mate can make his or her own decisions about what it is he or she wants. It's not going to be bullied, not going to be, pushed into a corner to do something that you need him to do in the future, on down the line, or, right now moving into the future. Maybe he or she wants to try and work things out or fix things or whatever, or, we just don't know yet how this is going to turn out. but something's going on. Your mate could have be another fire sign or have a lot of fire in their chart. You know? For those of you who aren't in a relationship, this is the energy of the person that's coming towards you. So if you try to, you know, manipulate them in any way or intimidate them or bully them, you know, try to impose what your needs are onto this person is not going to take your shit. This is not someone, this person's been through their own battles. If they're coming towards you, and they're not going to take yours or anyone else's garbage. Not anymore. No. Right now we're going to match energies. This is what you're doing. This is what I'm bringing. Who's going to win? This person isn't going to back down with the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. This person is going to match your energy, probably match wits. You give words as to what needs to be done and how things should be done towards the future. They're going to give it right back to you. They're going to turn it around, turn the logic around, turn the communication around, and point it right back to you about something that needs to be done or something that, you know, for the future or whatever, however the conversation goes. Wow. Now the total outcome, you have the Fool card, and this is the only major arcana in your spread, Aries. This is your card. Somebody's going to take a leap of faith. You may take a leap of faith and move on with, you know, you and your partner, if you're in a relationship, or a relationship that may be coming. You're going to take a leap of faith and go for something. Maybe go alone, leave this relationship, or the two of you match energy, fire and fire, word for word, pound for pound, like boxers. Round for round, pound for pound. And decide to meet up and take a chance with to say, you know what, the two of us together are really hot. We may get on each other's nerves a lot, but you know, we're matching. I can, you know, you give it just as much as you give. I can give it right back. You don't scare me, Aries. Your aggression doesn't scare me. And Aries can be very, very aggressive. And it would take another strong person to match that. Okay? Otherwise, you'll try to walk all over them or run all over them or, you know, rule. And I know I'm a Leo. I know how the fire signs can be. But the fire signs, period, can be really aggressive. It's a very masculine energy. When we want something, we go for it. Like the Eight of Wands, we're going to go all the way. You're going to go for it. This is your energy. Fire sign energy. You're going all the way. You don't care what anybody says. You're going to do what you want to do. But your mate isn't going to be a punk. Your mate isn't going to be a sucker. Aries, you got me curious. Let's look at some other cards here. Let's try and clarify some things. This is interesting, Aries. Okay. I want to look under here. I'm curious. Okay. You got the Sun. You got the King of Pentacles. Okay. I don't want to go too far down. Let's start with the King of Pentacles, since the past starts with the Six of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles, this could be your energy or the other person. This could be the energy of the other person that you were with. And this person is very well established, you know, very good with making money, could be wealthy, or just, you know, very successful in their businesses or business with their career. Married or in a committed relationship, very stable, good with money. Earth energy, very grounded. And the King of Pentacles was working on building something. This could be you. This could be you taking on this Pentacles energy, or the other person that you're with. You know, the other person in your life, your mate, could have been working on, you know, maybe new successful endeavors, creating something, you know, more successful. Well, not more successful, but branching off, doing new things, coming up with bright new ideas about something that they want to build and something that'll make them happy. It could be family. With the Sun card here, it could be maybe wanting to build something with the Leo, maybe wanting to have a baby, expand family, or, you know, start a new family, because this person's like a family man already. This is not like single energy. Could be single, but it's not a single person energy. And this person could, you know, be wanting to expand something that they already have, or just start over new, like newness. The Sun, do something to make them happy. Business, family, whatever it is that brings that happiness and joy and the promise of something new, like new beginnings as well. The Sun is, to me, the Sun is like newness, you know, rebirth, rejuvenation, all of the things the Sun makes you feel when you see it, and when you feel it, that like a live feeling. Success, being in the spotlight, maybe entertainment with the Sun. And this King of Pentacles planted some seeds, came up with an idea, started planting seeds, waiting for the harvest to grow, with the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position. With the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position, this person already started planting those seeds, waiting for them to grow, get them together, looking down, concentrating. Now you have the Seven of Wands on top of the Seven of Pentacles, two sevens. This could be you protecting, you know, maybe what you've established, what you've built. You protecting your interests that you've done. This could be it. This could be you or the other person protecting. But I feel like this is you wanting to protect what you have, wanting to protect what you've established. Fighting to keep your man, or fighting to keep your mate. Maybe your mate was like kind of venturing off into something new, and you want to fight to try to keep it together. You want to protect your interests. You want to set boundaries, parameters, beat out any competition that may be coming in. I think, you know, for those of you who are watching, this reading isn't going to resonate with everybody, but it may resonate with some. And for those of you who it does resonate with, you'll know who the people are, who the characters are. You'll know. You'll know what you're protecting, what type of investment you are protecting, whether it's the husband, you know, the husband and the child, or the husband and the children with the Sun card, or business matters between you and your mate or whatever, you'll know why you're setting boundaries, why you're fighting, why you're competing over here. Because now we're over here in your energy, and I feel like this is you. I believe this is how we got to the Six of Pentacles. Because something happened in the past to create this energy of the Seven of Wands, this protective energy, this standing of the ground energy, trying to make sure you come out on top. Something happened to knock this past stuff off balance. Something happened to knock this off balance. Because there was a Seven of Pentacles, and then it went down to a Six of Pentacles. It should look like this, you know. Creating balance. You standing on the, you know, what you're developing, land development, relationship development, creating balance and harmony within it, waiting for the crops to grow from what you've done, waiting for it to like really harvest and come to fruition. But then it looks like this. 7 down to a 6. That's off balance. It's off balance. See? It's off balance. Something knocked it off balance. I want to start with you. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Spirit, can you tell us about the Eight of Wands? Why is the Eight of Wands in an awkward position? Let's put it that way. Why is the Eight of Wands in the awkward position? Why is the Eight of Wands in an awkward position? Queen of Cups. Oh. 5 of Swords in the upright position. Oh, okay. These 4 cards all came out together, and then came out in that order. Okay. Aries, you've got the Queen of Cups in the upright position, 5 of Swords in the upright position. The Wheel, not the Wheel, the World card in reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles in the upright position. You are trying to communicate, or you want to communicate how you feel about some deception, some arguments, some fighting, some, you know, some sort of treachery that's going on here. Because the 5 of Swords is behind the cup, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is in her emotions, and she's in the upright position. She's intuitive. You have been intuitive. You're in love, or you love the person. Maybe not in. You might not be in love, but you love the position you have. You love what you have in this relationship, whatever it brings you. It could be stability, because the 6 of Wands is here, the 6 of Pentacles. You may love that balance that having a certain lifestyle or being in this relationship brings, or has brought you. And you're angry, you want to lash out, you've been possibly fighting, trying to get the upper hand, making petty moves here, trying to do what you need to do out of hurt and anger. Because you're not getting anywhere. That World card in the upright position is like the end of a cycle, the end of something that happens in a relationship. Excuse me. Or the end of something that happens in your life. It's come to its full circle. It's reached the end, and it's time to start anew. It's usually like successfully ending a cycle or success period. It can also mean travel, but you're not. It's like it's stuck here. It's not going anywhere. That you haven't reached the end. And for many of you, you don't want this to end. You want it to continue. You want it to, you don't want this to end. You want to travel. You want to be with this person. You want success to continue, because there was success back here. You want success to continue. You want that world to be in the upright position. If anything ends, you want a newness to start after that ending with the same person. But then you have the Two of Pentacles at the end here. And that Two of Pentacles is about juggling, trying to balance two or more things. I feel like this is either what you have to do if this doesn't work out. You have to maybe balance your, you depend on yourself to balance, because there won't be any more give and take here like you had in the past. So you may have to, go and do this yourself, balance things yourself. And it's not something you want to do. You want this, you want this to continue. It's just like you want that communication to stay open. You want whatever it is you want to continue on into the future, and you're strongly communicating this. You're strongly communicating this. And you're willing to fight to maintain it, to keep it. Now, for some of you, this is the other person. This is not you fighting, getting at the Queen of Cups. This is the other person, your mate, possibly retaliating because there was a battle here. You're the Queen of Cups. You're in your feelings. You're in your emotions. This is what I'm feeling. And the other person isn't having it. You're emotional here. And this is for some of you. You're emotional here. But your actions aren't really meeting up with your emotions. Like I said before, some of you, your actions and words don't match. You're not doing what you say, or maybe saying what you don't mean what you say, or say what you mean. It may come across as that way to the other person. And this is kind of goes back to what I'm saying. Maybe your emotions is showing one thing, but then your actions is showing something else. You're more concerned about this thing that you want to happen in the future than dealing with things right here and right now. And fights break out. Pettiness, one upping the other person, trying to win at all costs. And there's no winner here with the Five of Swords in the upright position. Maybe the other person wants to cut free. Your mate wants to cut free from this cycle that seems like it doesn't end with the World card in reverse. Maybe this is something you guys have been around. You've been doing for a while, like going around and around and around. And maybe the other person could want to cut free, has reached the end, like with the Nine of Wands. I'm almost done. But then somebody over here is juggling, trying to balance two things, trying to, trying to balance, what, trying to balance the outcome, what's left from the outcome. Since this isn't like getting anywhere, it's not, this cycle isn't ending, so you got to try and balance something. It could be, I don't know, finances, household things, trying to figure out, okay, how do we balance this? How do we make this work? Do we make it work? Do we leave it alone? Somebody's caught up in something that they can't get out of. They're having a hard time getting out of it. One is happy, the other is pissed off, trying to get out of this by any means necessary. Now I want to take a look at, and this might not be you, Aries, this might be the other person, which is why, it's like your communication is wavering. Somebody's, it's not clear. It's like wavering. I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying. Spirit, can you tell me why the Nine of Wands is in the awkward position? Why is the Nine of Wands in the awkward position? This may tell me a little bit more. Queen of Wands here. This is your energy down here. Why is the Nine of Wands in an awkward position for the other person? Lovers in the upright position. Lovers in the upright position. Your mate has a head or heart, has a decision to make between his head and his heart, or his head and heart. Okay. All right. Here we go. There's coming, okay, there's clarity coming, more clarity coming here. Okay. Let me move this up a little bit. Nine of Wands in an awkward position because this is your energy, Aries energy, with the Queen of Wands. Your partner has been, for those of you in a relationship, your partner has been battling with you and probably about his or her inner feelings, inner emotions, inner desires about which way he or she wants to go. But he or she is in this relationship with you and need to make a decision. This is something you really want, something you're fighting for, something you're fighting to maintain, and you're trying hard to get this person to see things your way into the future and the future possibilities and benefits of being with you. But he or she is also thinking about the future and what they want for themselves, what they need in a relationship. Now you have the Page of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. The Fool is in the upright position over here. The Fool is in reverse over here. This is you up here, and this is clearly your partner or the person that's coming towards you. He or she has the same card at the end just like you, but his is in reverse. Or, you know, the Nine of Wands person is in reverse. But the Fool, you want to take a chance and take a leap, step out and take a leap of faith. This person doesn't want to. This person doesn't want to go any further. This person is not offering a couple. This person is, you know, maybe rescinding an offer that he or she made from the past. If you've been with this person already. Queen of Wands in the upright position. The Lovers, a big decision needs to be made. Page of Cups in the reverse position. The Fool, another decision, big decision to be made in reverse. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. I don't know. I would say that this could be a third-party relationship. That's not totally clear whether or not this is a third-party relationship, but it looks like, it feels like you two are no longer on the same page, or if this person is brand new and coming into your life, you may not be on the same page. You may mirror each other, and this person is trying to understand where you're coming from and see it your way. But then you know, he or she has to think about and consider what they want as well. And it's not the same thing. This person wants to do other things. This person doesn't, you know. Well, this person may have someone else. That is a possibility. Found someone else, fell in love, but not offering a couple taking a chance in this relationship, or maybe taking their cup back, their proposal back, rescinding it and saying, you know what, I don't think this is gonna work out. I'm tired, I'm beat, we've been through a lot. You know, these are for those of you, this is for those of you who have been in this relationship. I've reached the 9, I've reached the end, we've reached the end of this road. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. I care for you, but you know, I've grown past this relationship. We did our thing already. I'm tired of fighting. I don't feel like fighting, and I don't feel like thinking far into the future. Okay, you say 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 3 years from now. 3 years from now, I see myself somewhere else. I don't see myself on the same page as you. You know, there's something else that I want, something else that I'm trying to build for myself. And this is a message that I'm hearing. I don't really want this, you know. And this is you trying to, it's like you trying to keep it together up here. And you're trying to, you know, now it's like you're maybe coming up with an idea or something to try and balance it, to try to keep it together, try to hold on to it. Because you're losing your grip here, you're losing your balance with it. The Fool card is in reverse here. You know, he or she is not going to go. It's not going to go far, much further, you know, if you've already been in this. Because the next step for him or her is the 10. It's not going to go much further. But you may need to let go. You may need to let go, Aries. And I know you don't want to. I know you want to fight for what you want. You want to fight for what you want here. Your emotions are involved. You're heartbroken. The heartbreak card is not here, but you want to travel. You want to do things. You want to see the world. You want it to go further. You want to move on to the next stage of your relationship. Maybe start over again and do something new. Okay, we've been together for 5 years or whatever. What are the next stages of our lives? Let's, you know, let's build on something new. Let's take a chance with the Fool. Start something new. Let's, you know, let's rebuild. Let's start from the beginning. Let's start over. But then that's not happening. And you may be shaken up here. Knocked off course, but have to get your bearings back together, get yourself together, and you know, balance yourself. He or she is not going to budge. And if this is the person coming towards you, you won't be able to manipulate this person, because this person's been through a lot already. And this person is going to, this person may be cool in the beginning with you. If this is brand new, fall in love, admire your queendom with the Queen of Wands here in the upright position. Love your charm, your flair, your, you know, your allure. But at the first sign that he or she feels manipulated, kind of, you know, Svengali, kind of tricked, the words not matching up with the actions, wavering, something's not quite right over here, he's out. He or she is ghost, gone, not budging, nope, this is it. Because they're coming at you with the 9 of Wands on the defensive anyway. from stuff that happened to them in the past. And they, you know, open and receptive, open for love. Yeah, we can try this. Sure we can. Let's give it a shot. But then they may not tell you. And this is why this energy over here is so abrupt. It's not like subtle. It's like he's saying, give me my ring back. Give me my cup back. Give this back. I rescind this offer. I'm not going any further. Nope, that's it. That is it. This was the last straw. I'm not playing these games with you. I'm not playing mind games with you. I'm not going back and forth with mind games, with the swords here, with emotions. You being passionate one minute and then cold the next minute or something like that. Or, you know, crying one minute and wanting to fight the next minute. I'm not doing this. I'm getting the hell up out of this. I'm not, you know, one minute you're nice, the next minute you're mean and want to cut me. We're not going anywhere with this world card. You're going to have to get yourself together. You're going to have to, you know, create some balance or get yourself together. Because I'm not doing this with you or anybody else moving forward. I've been through a lot already. All right, Aries. Be careful, love. But be real. Be real with yourself. Be real with what you want. Be real in knowing that just as you are smart and intelligent and intuitive and you know a lot and you know how to get things done, there are other people out there who are, you know, like that too, who can match it. Or vice versa. Maybe this is something that they need to see in you. You know? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries for mid-April? What love messages do you have for mid-April? What love messages do you have for April? True love. For some of you, this is your true love and you're fighting. You know, you want to fight for it. You're willing to fight. This is the moment. This is the romance of a lifetime. For some, you know, you feel like this is your true love. This is why you're fighting so hard. You want to fight and communicate and try to get this person on board with you. For some of you, this is your true love, and you may need to work some things out. You may need to work out some communication issues. But I think that if this is your true love, and if you both feel the same way equally, then, you know, work on your communication. How you communicate, minus, you know, aggression and some possible arrogance, because this Five of Swords is smug, arrogant, cutting. You may want to work on this, because your mate is going to be turned off, is going to be turned off or is turned off, and may not want this because of the way you're communicating, the way you come across. So if it's good, please work, you know, for your sake, because I know you want something here. You want to take a chance. You got the Fool card, the upright position, you know. I don't want to clarify this card because it's going to mean different things to different people, what this Fool chance is. Some of you may decide, you know what, I'm deciding to leave this alone. I'm just going to take a chance and go out on my own. Just be single, go out by myself and just screw it. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to go through all of this to get this person to love me or to want to be with me. Or some of you may want to go all the way, keep fighting, doing whatever it is you got to do, because you do want to take this chance. You want this to happen between the two of you. You're adamant. But it all depends on the person. I'm going to use this card first. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries? I haven't used this deck in a while. I just broke it. Just brought it back out. I like this deck. I just haven't used it in a while. I wanted to start reconnecting with it. This one wants to come out. By the book. By the book you have. By the book is about doing something by the book. It is about doing something like following a protocol, or doing something that means you have to follow the instructions, follow the directions, follow the parameters of whatever this was made for, whatever the situation in your relationship was made for. Go by the book with it. Stick by the book with it. Don't try to deviate. Now's not a time to try to deviate. Some new, well, I wouldn't say new ideas, but I guess in other words, don't try to manipulate the way you know that things should be done, or the way you have your relationship set up. Don't try to manipulate it. If the two of you have reached some agreements in the relationship, within the communication, try to stick to that. Respect the other person's wishes and whatever it is that they need, just as you want him or her to respect yours. And follow it, understand it, go by the book with it. If you have certain rules within your relationship, follow it. Follow those rules on both ends. And be yourself. Don't wear a false mask. Stick by the book. Stick by the book of whatever agreements you have within this relationship. And don't, be real about it. Don't wear this false mask. Don't lead with the false mask of trying to manipulate this person to follow you. And this is regarding love. You don't want this person to follow something false, something that you may manipulate, or vice versa. You may not want to follow this person if this person is trying to manipulate you and get you to follow his lead and deviate from what the rules are of engagement in your relationship. Not rules of engagement, but the rules of whatever you set up for your relationship, your agreements. Be real about it. Or this may be something that he or she needs to do. Be transparent. Be transparent. Be by the book. Nothing, get rid of. It's interesting this card comes out because these two cards are like in awkward positions. It's not clear. Your communication is off and not by the book, not clear. And he or she is following your lead like the elephants. That's why both cards came out just like this. 8 and 9 both pointed toward the future. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Spirit, what actions Aries, what actions should Aries take within the month of April or moving forward into May for the relationship? What actions should Aries take moving forward? What actions should Aries take moving forward? These cards are very spiritual, but I noticed that they're like action cards too. Something that you have to do proactively. Clear, proactive messages. And I love these cards. I love them so much. I've been using them. It's so easy, and you know, they really guide my intuition. Passion. You've got the passion card. Resurrect a childhood dream. Let your passion take flight. Wow. Aries, this message is for you. Refocus some of your energy onto yourself. Something that brings you passion, with you fulfilling your inner needs, with you fulfilling the love that you need in yourself, with you not ignoring what brings you happiness, regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not, but feeding some of that energy towards something that brings you fulfillment, period, without whether you're with someone or not. Remove some of the focus from him or her, or whether, you know, he or she is coming. Focus more of that energy on you. Now is a good time. You got the Fool card here. You're in your own energy. Aries, the Aries moon will be taking place April 15th. This is a time for you to really step out there, be who you are, boss up, step into your energy and let it really project in a positive way, in a positive, empowering way in your life. Maybe sing, dance, do some writing, do some painting. You're creative. Feed that same level of passion you have within yourself. Feed it to yourself. Use some of that for yourself. And I know there's different messages in here for different people, and it's good, you know. I think definitely I hope somebody gets something out of this reading. This reading is a bit heavy, you know, but I hope someone gets something out of it. I hope someone gains something out of it. It's not going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay, because it's a general love reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, but you like the video and you would like a reading that is more personal to you, contact me. Reach out to me. My contact information is inside of the description box. My website is also inside of the description box. summerintuition.com. summerintuition.com. Please like, share. subscribe, and God bless you, Aries. I wish you the best, and I wish you much happiness and joy and prosperity in your life. I will see you guys again for the beginning of May. Okay? Take it easy, Aries, and happy birthday. Many of you are having a birthday coming up, if it hasn't already passed. Happy birthday, Aries. Take care. Love you guys.